This is a video I took of my, we're broken up, ex-girlfriend. This is my expectation in a relationship. Go ahead and play it. All right. So, boom. She's got to bow.
Okay.
She's got to bow.
She picked something up too, right?
Oh, I threw my slippers off.
Okay.
And I got, it was a long podcast. I get home. She's got my food ready. She's got my food ready. She gets me the beer.
As she should.
This is my expectation. I had to scold her. Those tomatoes are disgusting. I don't know why she did that. And then get ready to play it again. Play it again, just the beginning part. Pause it. You see the bow. You see how deep the bow is? Do you see the...
I have a question. Would a curtsy work for you?
No, I mean...
A bow's kind of masculine.
If you want to...
Yeah.
Right.
No, it's... If you want to curtsy, I'll accept it. But going around the table, would you bow for your boyfriend?
I would
That's all
curtsy.
hilarious.
You would... No, but he says, I want you to bow.
Yes, I would.
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not. Okay, we'll come back to that. What about you?
I'd have to ask why, because that's not a Western European culture thing. But I'd probably curtsy as a former ballerina.
Also,
Okay.
I will ask for why, the reason.
Wait, you'll ask her why?
Yeah, for what?
For what?
Yes.
Do they here we'll do they bow? Is there bowing in China?
No, definitely not.
No bow.
Korea.
No.
It's Korea. They definitely
and
bow
Japan?
to older generations.
But in China they don't bow.
No, not at all.
There's no bow. No bowing.
No bowing. No.
Not in China.
No.
What about in like certain parts of China?
No, definitely not. Maybe in ancient they will do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
But not now.
Like
Bow.
just bow to him just to show respect.
Yeah. Like okay, here's
I don't see what's. I mean,
he gets
okay.
Yes. You
I
do
mean,
it?
yeah. Like if that makes him feel good, like why
Okay.
not?
What about you? No?
Yeah,
You wouldn't do it?
no, I won't.
Damn, that's crazy. Okay. All right. What about you?
I'm gonna flip it and say let's bow to God together instead.
Yeah.
That feels
And I'm
better.
gonna say no. So would you bow though, or no?
What if he bows to God and you're behind him and you bow?
That makes more sense. Yeah, but like I don't know, that was uncomfortable.
I think it's funny. Like my husband and I joke all the time.
No,
If he
yeah, it
asks
would
me
be a
to
funny
bow,
joke.
I'd be like, okay.
Yeah, he wouldn't ask me seriously. Like he would find that weird. But
right.
yeah, that was funny. That was a good comment.
Yeah, but would you?
I really got to think about this because I'll submit to my man, but like bowing.
Yes, bowing.
I know, I get it. I don't know. I'm torn. Like, I'm not trolling. Can you come back, or can I just like?
It's really deep. He's got to think about it.
Wait, what did you say?
Because I'll make him a sandwich. Said it,
Would you bow when
Bow
you handed
while
to
you're
him?
me.
You are kind of bowing when you're making a sandwich. It's a long bow.
I mean, if you're at the table
Especially
and
if
I'm
it's a
serving
bow.
him, I mean, yeah, I'm bending over to serve him at the table to get everything. So count that. Yeah, count that.
No, he specifically wants a bow.
At the door with the slippers.
I'll bring his slippers to the door. I'm not bowing at the door, but I'll totally bring his slippers to the door.
Will you
But
put
what-
the slippers
but I thought
on
you were
him?
submissive. I thought you were submissive.
I know, but I'm not a slave. Like that's when the
Why would
things
that
start
make you a
getting
slave?
complicated. Like
Why would that
what?
make you a slave?
I also just don't like feet.
Wait, what?
I don't like feet. My man
does that
knows.
have
Like
to
we
do
we
with
talk
it?
about this all the
Hilarious.
time.
What does that have to do
I
with
don't
the
wanna
bow?
touch his feet. No, he said
Or
put his slippers on his
slippers,
feet.
yeah.
That's why.
Okay, just stick to this. Okay.
don't touch your man's
the
feet?
bow. For guys.
Sorry.
Y'all are all over the place.
That's a great moment.
Get the feet shit out of here. Forget the feet shit. Would you hit the bow?
You said boyfriend, so I would definitely say absolutely not.
Not,
Yeah.
My
not to the
husband,
boyfriend.
yes, but
Husband,
I mean,
yes.
But then you
Well,
have
you're
to
in a
ask why is he
relationship, right?
asking that?
Right.
He wants a demonstration of respect. Because he feels like he hasn't been getting it from you lately. What have you done for
My
him
husband would
lately?
never ask that.
Right,
though.
mine
That, like,
either.
that's,
Right.
yeah.
But what if he
hold
did?
on. What, question for you. If you didn't have breakfast this morning, how would you feel?
So, me? Me?
Yeah.
If I didn't have breakfast this
How would
morning?
you feel? Yeah.
If I didn't have breakfast this morning, how would I feel?
Do you want me to repeat it again? Yes.
Well, I mean, I'm just wondering why you're asking that question.
Just answer the question.
She hasn't been online.
I'd probably feel hungry.
Okay, we'll accept it. It's to test if you can engage with a hypothetical.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
So if you were to say, but I did have breakfast this morning, it means you can't engage with a
Okay.
Okay, but so
yeah.
so I get that your boyfriend or wait, no, you're married, right? Yeah. I get your husband, he would never ask this. But like if he did, would you?
I would probably laugh and do it.
Right. That would be more of the
Because
response.
he would probably
Okay.
be asking
Yeah.
because he's trying to be
Alright.
funny or something. I don't know.
What about you?
Oh, I'm like, okay, because I'm like a little, I like jokey jokes. I feel like if he said that and laughed, I would do it.
Yeah.
But if he was being so serious, looked me in my eye and was like, I need you to bow,
I would still laugh.
no, thank you.
Wait, I have a follow-up question for you. Back when you were role-playing as a man,
Let's hop back in.
if you asked your girlfriend at the time to bow for you, and you said it in a low voice like you used to do,
Like low,
like, hey, would she do it?
The type of woman that she was, it was almost the same thing. Like she would do it, would laugh, but she wouldn't take offense. She would do it and laugh. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, I think the way you ask is
Yeah.
really
The way I
Deliveries are
Yeah, not
Tell
you
us
specific-
how
I mean,
you would
like,
ask.
The way he would ask, like if you,
Oh, I'd just show her the video.
off
This
the
is
video?
what I want.
Okay.
Wait,
Do that.
so my man showed me the video and was like, "Do this." No, thank you.
Look, I think it's a playful thing, especially in the context of like a more like a Western culture. I don't think you'd well, it could be a serious thing, but
because some of those things, like, you know, I mean, we're Latino women. We were raised like you feed your man when he comes home, like all of that. So in reality, like we do that, just not as frantically, but
Yeah.
you know, we serve him when
I
he
think the
comes in.
frantic adds.
But if he needs a physical sign of your submission, doesn't that mean he's like super low IQ and
Yeah.
can't see the other things that you're doing and offering to him? I mean, if you're making him food and he's like,
What would be
that's
an
not
example?
enough. Of what?
You said
Like
a
being-
sign of your submission. Like what would be an example?
Well, like if he were to make a decision and you maybe
Yeah.
disagreed with it, then the woman would yield to that and say, you know, I may disagree, but I respect your headship of the house and I'm going to allow you, you know, or not allow you, that's so bad, but like I'm going to yield to your leadership here.
But the idea here is that the bow is completely pointless, really. Like it doesn't serve any purpose, but she's willing to do it regardless.
Yeah. I'd be willing to, curtsy because it's a lot more feminine to
curtsy.
do that. But I don't know. It's kind of silly. I just
Wait,
do it
I have
as
a
joke.
question.
Yeah.
What if every time, not that there's a lot of times this happens, but like every time you did yield to him where you kind of disagreed and you yielded anyway, if only at that point did you do a curtsy? Like only in that instance, every time. Like
Would
it was like
I do
a
it?
custom. It was like a tradition in the home where it was like, okay, I don't agree with you. I'm yielding. You're the man of the house. I gave you my opinion, but you're the leader. And then you go.
Yeah, I mean, sure.
Right.
For sure. I would also totally do it at the front of the door if he came home, you know?
Because it brings up a bigger question just about general cultural traditions that America really has none. You know, we have fast food and consumerism is our new tradition. But when you look at, I think the bowing thing is becomes so contentious is because, especially I think in the West, you associate it with worship. And it makes sense because every visual you've ever seen of bowing means worship, but bowing could mean veneration, respect, and it's just interesting to watch people generally in this generation. They have like a visceral reaction to it. You had a
Which is
visceral
why-
reaction
because it's like you almost like a trauma response. You tap back into
Trauma.
those old feminine ways, like those old feminine mindset. I don't mean like technical. I'm saying like the knee-jerk reaction, rather, would be,
okay.
yeah.
It's like,
I'm
don't tell
saying
me.
Similar to her trauma response.
That's what you're saying.
I'm saying it's similar to her trauma response, the way she responds. That would be like my knee-jerk reaction to like, what? Because, you know, you associate that with like slavery and all these like horrible things. But I'm saying what you would normally associate with it because of the way society pushes you to think and pushes you in this box. But if it's coming from like a just, you know, the more like respectful or whatever way you just put it, that would make more sense to me, you know, like, yeah.
Okay, so just a recap here, show of hands. Who will do the bow? Who won't? Show of hands if you will do the bow. Yes, yes.
I guess that no.
So wait, no, no.
If it's a boyfriend, no.
Okay, so for those of you who said no, wait, sorry, if it what?
You said boyfriend.
Yeah, boyfriend.
Okay.
Oh, that's an interesting. Okay, well, I can go that route.
Bees in the
Yeah, you
chat
said
if you're going to bow.
boyfriend.
Bees in the chat.
So you've
And I will say, in reality, like, because I've been married for a while, most men, when they get home, they want food. So they're not going to ask for you to bow to them.
Right.
You know, you're going to want to have food for them when they get home from a long day at work.
so like for example,
So-
she's been in a relationship for 3 years. You think yes to the husband, but no if it's a boyfriend?
Well, I've never dated that long. Like, my husband is the longest man I've dated, so I don't know her
Well,
situation.
would you do it for your husband or no?
Yeah, probably, but he would just, I mean, he wouldn't ask that, but I would
Right.
laugh and do it.